恭喜发财，新年快乐！ This is Marches. I just told you that Happy New Year and have a prosperous year ahead of you. So I just recently copped a very limited shoe, a Jordan sneaker, when I was in Beijing. I really wanted this pair because it's very limited. It's a very nice souvenir that I got from my trips. What made this shoe special is, I'll tell you about it later, but I'll just start you off with what the shoe is. This is the Jordan 12 Chinese New Year 2019 edition. So it was on raffle when I was in Beijing. So one Jordan store, they just finished the raffles. They didn't have my size anymore. It was just size 6 and 7 left there. But fortunately, when I transferred to another mall, the store was Kicks Lounge. Their raffle was still ongoing. They will be claiming the Jordan 12s on the next day. So the guy told me that just take my chance. At 9 p.m. tomorrow, if no one gets it, then I can buy them. With all the prayers from the gods, thank you. When I went there were 2 stocks left. One of them is in my size. I copped the 10.5 instead of the 11, so they didn't have the 11s anymore. I know it was just 2 pairs of 11s. I fitted in the 10.5. Fortunately, it runs a bit big. I was able to cop one. Let's see what's in the box. So here you go. It's made out of a golden box with the Jordan logo there. If this doesn't shout limited, I don't know what. It's a really nice, classy box. I don't know if any other sneakers have came out with this kind of shiny box, golden box, but this one's for keeps. Let's open the box. That here out of the box, there's a Jordan brand, and inside the box is written quality inspired by the greatest player ever, which they say is Michael Jordan. But my take on that is a lot of people have been debating about that, but for me, I think there's no one player that is the greatest. I think all of them affected their era differently. Like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar affected his era really very well. Jerry West too. MJ, of course, the 80s, 90s, and Kobe during the 90s. And right now, of course, LeBron affected this era. Different players, and they have different specialties in their game that all of us can admire and copy, idolize. I look up to them, all of them. For me, all of them are greats, and no one is on top of the other. It really depends on which one you like, on what style of play you like, and what do you want to copy. That's my take on the greatest player ever. So that being said, let's go back to the Jordan 12s. Here inside the Jordan 12s is a Pai Jiai paper. So Pai Jiai, FYI, is a Chinese pattern that you can find in China in their fabrics, especially on their place theaters, traditional Chinese theaters that you can watch it in the streets, especially during Chinese New Year, on the provinces of China, on the festivals. If you have the chance to watch it, go ahead. It's a nice experience. Fortunately, they're not doing it anymore here in Manila. I'm not sure about that because I remember when I was small, my grandmother used to take me to Chinatown, Masangkay Street. He would drag us, me and my cousins and siblings, to watch with her. We didn't like it because as kids we couldn't understand what the play was about, and they were singing opera songs. That was kind of boring for little kids, but looking back, it was kind of a nice experience, a bonding experience with my grandmother during that time, and I can still remember it. Even I think I was just around 5 to 7 years old at that time, so still remember that. There you go. So let's open the box. So inside is just the Jordan 12 shoe. Look at that. And let's remove the 2 pairs first before discussing the details. So inside the box, just black. Nothing special na. There you go. This is the Jordan 12s Chinese New Year 2019 edition. Let's talk about the upper of the shoe. The black part is made out of satin fabrics all throughout the upper of the Jordans. And this one, the leather, it's not ordinary cow leather, so they use pig skin. It is because they did that intentionally. It's because it's the year of the pig this year, so they use pig skin for this, and it has dotted pattern on the leather, comparing it with cow leather, which is more smoother with leather grains. That's the main difference. I don't think you can notice that really well if you don't really look closely, but that's a nice detail about the shoe. Incorporated it with the year of the pig. this year. So all around the shoe they added golden touches here with the Jumpman, also in the middle part of the shoe, and the inner lining of the shoe is also Paijiai pattern. That's really dope. Doesn't go all throughout, but just near the midfoot, the entire tongue part. I think I'll just remove this. Yeah, the entire tongue part. On the outside the tongue is 2-3, the Jordan logo on the right pair, and on the left pair is a Chinese 23. 2-3 on the lower part of the tongue. At the back is Jordan with the logo and number 23 on both pairs. Also made this pair really stands out and really unique is, first, you think it's just an ordinary Jordan 12 with special inner lining, but you can customize this pair. What you can do is this satin overlay, you can cut this apart, tear it, then inside you can also see the Paijiai pattern all throughout the pair. So you can tear up all of the satin here and reveal all the pattern, the Chinese pattern. I'll be doing a demo. Hopefully I won't destroy the shoe. Crossing my finger. We'll do it in a while. So let's talk about also the outsole of the shoe. It's a traditional Jordan 12 outsole with carbon fiber plate in the middle and red herringbone pattern in the forefoot and on the heel part of the shoe. I know the Jordan 12 is a very good performer. Traction is good also. And also the cushioning is good, so I have yet to try this on court, but let's do the cutting of the Paijiai pattern first. So guys, let's begin stripping the satin overlay. So I'm kind of nervous doing this because it's my first time. I didn't do any practice with it. So I'm using an X-Acto knife right now. I think I'll suggest if you're doing this too, use this kind of knife because it's more accurate compared with cutter. Other blades or Swiss Army knife can hold this properly so you can control it more. What I'm gonna do first is this panel. Yeah, there. Okay, let's cut it. Hope I can do it correctly. I'll try the edge. Doing it gently so I won't cut even the underlying fabric. See that? So I think di ko naman na-damage yung Chinese pattern. And I think I'm doing it correctly. Yeah, what's nice about this knife too is you can go the more cornered part of the things that you will cut there. Just making sure I was able to cut this a bit more. Another round of cutting. First, I'm not putting too much pressure in it so I might damage the pattern. There you go. Remove this part. Nakakatakot ah. This part is harder to remove. Guys, this is how it looks like inside after you're cutting it. I have to clean it up even more, but I just want to show you what it looks like inside. So I'm planning to do it with another panel here. So alternate here, then here. Planning to maintain the toe black just here around the heel part of the shoe and make it look like a fan. I'll show it to you in IG. Follow me in IG. I'll show you the finished product. That's just a sample of it. Looks good, nah? Stig. So that's it on my unboxing and a little preview on the Chinese New Year Jordan 12s that are coming out worldwide February 2019. But if you're in China, you might check out the Jordan stores there. They might still have broken sizes left. If you're lucky, try cop a pair. It's one of the good performing Jordans, retro Jordans that is. Jordan 12s, 11s, and the 13s for basketball and also for lifestyle. Cop a pair if you can. Tell me what you think about the shoe. Do you think it's dope? It's worth $250 for this one, US dollars. It's pricier than the regular Jordan 12s because of this feature, I think. So let me know what you think about the shoe, guys. Hit me some comments down below. So this has been Mark Chess once again. Thank you again for watching this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.